He's making ways through when my heart is full of doubt. Feel like rain is running out. I got to find Lord, I know God will work it out. God will work it out. One thing I know, one thing I found. My God will work it out. God will work it out. God will work it out. One thing I know, one thing I found. My God will work it out.
Inafanya imewaka
God will work it out. One thing I know, one thing I found. My God will work it out. God. What? I want to tell you that I've consulted. Oh my goodness. Hi lovies, welcome to the live video of today, and tell me, where are you watching me from? Like little. Let's talk. Are you watching me from, and how are you doing? Hi Anaconda. Hey, my goodness, where did you check that name, Anaconda? Where did you use that name, Anaconda? Anaconda is a big snake. Why did you settle to that name, Anaconda?
Sure. Kaila pale. Acha kuwaka. Hata niende gari. Kaila prefika.
One thing I found, my God will work it.
guys.
Weeping Willow, why did you retract your message? Weeping Willow, why did you retract your message, for example?
Nataka paka hapo kwa mlango.
So this lady who is retracting her messages, please get out of this live, because Zacharias. Hi, I'm from Kenya. Where are you watching me from? And where do you come from? Hi guys, let's get into a conversation and talk with you. Hi, Mikateko, how are you doing? How is your day? Okay, thank you. Before I knew my name, before I do, your name. Your name is Mikateko Sibui. Mikateko Sibui. Yeah, that's your name. Or how is it pronounced? Mikateko Sibui. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is like that. Mikateko Sibui. For those who are joining me right now, my name is Jacinta, and I just want to catching up with you before we get to minute 20. I wanted us to share something very interesting in a few minutes. And yeah, I'm just waiting for your cooperation. It's a lot. Well, I think it is time that we start talking now. Like I introduced the topic of today, I just wanted us to talk about the role of the church in the Christian's life. It is a quite of a very the role of the church in a Christian's life. Not a very easy topic just to say, but I do want us to talk about that. What is a church? A church is um is the church a building or is the church people? What do you understand by the church? Let's get into conversation. What's the role of the church? What do you understand by the role of the church? Is the church people? Is the church a building? I'd say the church is the people and people who go to a place where we worship. A building is called a church because it's a sacred place where we believe we can meet God. Just because the altar is there, but I believe the church is me, the church is you. So, the role of the church in a Christian's life, it's a place of worship. So, the church is a special place where Christians gather to worship God together. That is what we say, really. But I believe that the church is me. The church is me. During church services, believers pray, sing hymns, listen to sermons, and also thank God. We can also interact with people in church and give thanks to God. Worship in the church helps Christians strengthen their relationship with God and remind them to honor Him in their daily lives. So, what's the role of the church? The church unites people. The church brings us together. The church helps us commune with God and other people. Thank you, Sanjay. How are you? How is India? Probably you're from India. How are you doing? Welcome to the live of today. So the church is a place of worship. It helps us Christians to go and worship God. Then the role of the church, another thing, is to preach the word of God or to teach the word of God. That is the important role. Like pastors, priests, teachers, church leaders can explain scriptures, and so that believers can understand God's message. Because of the church, it can be through sermons, Bible study groups, and Sunday school. So Christians learn how to apply the teachings of the Bible everyday lives through the church. So like it teaches the word of God. Another role of the church is for spiritual growth. Like going to church also helps you grow spiritually. The church helps Christians to grow spiritually by regularly attending church services, praying, and participating in church activities. Also, they develop faith, and also the church provides guidance during difficult times and helps individuals deepen their trust in God. And before we go further, does the church of today actually do this? That is where we draw the line, because when we look at so many people staying at home on Sunday, not going to church, they've got so many reasons why they're staying at home and not coming to church. And let's not judge them, because at some point, the church of today, we don't embrace people. We don't create an atmosphere where people can just belong, where people can come and commune with us. Like so many judgments, a little bit of doing business in church, a little bit of lack of love, like too much judgment. Yeah. Also, the church is meant for fellowship and unity. And does it really happen? Does it really happen? It creates a sense of community among believers. Christians come together to support, encourage, and pray for each other because of the church. This fellowship helps people feel that they belong to a spiritual family where they are loved and cared for. So it can be a place of belonging, but again, a church is a place that you should be cautious. As you go to church, don't think that everybody in church is saved. Don't think that everybody in church is just holy. So as you go to church, just understand that it's between you and God and not other people. Because when you look more on people, you can easily be swayed and stop going to church because, oh my God, trauma of the church. One day I'll tell my story. A church is also a place where we can serve others because the church teaches Christians to care for others, especially the poor, the sick, and those in need. So many churches organize charity work, community outreach, supportive programs by serving others. Christians follow, for example, Jesus Christ, who taught people to love and to help others. So it's also a guidance for moral direction. That is the church. It guides Christians in living a righteous life. Through teachings based on the Bible, believers learn about honesty, forgiveness, humility, and love. That's the work of the church ideally. But to anyone watching me today and they've experienced church hurt or church rejection, church judgment, church discouragement, it happens. It happens, and you're not the first one to go through that. I've also gone through that. People are going through that, and they will still go through that. Because in as much as we are going to church, agents of the devil are still there. People with different notions and their plans are still there. So just understand that the church helps individuals to make good decisions and to live according to God's will. In as much as you go to church every day, tell God to help you have limits. Know what to share and what not to share. Just get to know, is this place where I belong or not I belong. Imagine it's good for you enough to go to a church for 6 months minus doing something until when you decide that this is my church, because you need to do benchmarking. You need to see if your spirit is right with that place. You need to see if you can really fit in. Thank you, David Tony. You need to see if that place can make you grow spiritually. You need to know if it can accommodate you, because you can be so much talented and you are in the wrong place. You can be a servant of God, but you are in the wrong place. So it entails you just having to ask God. Do those things with God. Don't just go to church because you're going to church. First and foremost, your relationship with God really matters before you even going to church and like having fellowship with other people. Whether you like it or not, you will have to be crushed by other people. Nobody is holy. When you get crushed with pastors, you'll get crushed with your friends, and you'll even ask yourself, are these people really born again? Yes, they're really born again, but we live by mercy. We live by grace. We just people who are just trying to be like Christ. We're just trying. So make sure you take care of your salvation. Make sure you take care of yourself. Make sure you just have that deep relationship with God, because the journey of salvation is not easy. On this channel, we say it is a beautiful journey of faith. It's a tent of grace, a beautiful journey of faith. That means we are moving with faith, regardless of what happens, regardless of what we go through. We are in this with faith. So the role of the church is just to give you a community of belonging, but with that community of belonging, make sure you're taking care of your mental health. Make sure you know what to share and what not to share. Make sure you know your boundaries and your limitations. Make sure you are at a place that your spirit is at peace. Very important. Your mental health really matters. You cannot be going through issues from Monday to Saturday, and then you come again to church and then you get another trauma. That is not justice to yourself. That is not justice. Yes, that is not justice. So make sure the place you're going is giving you strength. You developing, have a sense of belonging. you're becoming that person. Yes, that is what I can see, guys, for today. Yeah, just for today. I don't know what you can add on it. So let's get into conversation. If you're watching me, tell me, where are you watching me from, and is this relatable to you? Are you getting something, or I'm talking to myself? If you are a new person getting here, my beautiful name is Jacinta. I come from Kenya. On this channel, we talk about the beautiful journey of faith. It's a taint of grace. This is Ladies of Modesty YouTube channel. It's Ladies of Modesty Ministry. So if you are a Christian lady, 18 to 40 years, kindly join Ladies of Modesty. This is global. Our mission is to inspire ladies for faith, their God-given callings in ministry. And yeah, that is it, guys. If you're not born again, I invite you to receive Jesus. He's the way, the truth, and the life. He's the way, the truth, and the life. Yes, guys, so the video is done. We are done, but thank you for joining. You can subscribe or give this video thumbs up. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for the comments. I think today we've talked with you guys. I promise that tomorrow I might come live if need be, if um I'll not have a lot to do, because I need to talk to you guys, and this is ministry on its own, and I cannot take it for granted. For the new subscribers, welcome to the family. For the returning ones, asante sana. If it is your first time here, welcome, and please subscribe. Turn your bell notifications on so you get notified in case I post a new video. And yeah, that is it. Check out on my channel and let's get social. You can follow me on Facebook or Instagram at She's Jacinta, and let's get social, guys. Let's interact. And yeah, that is it. And by the way, today I'm celebrating 1 year of good health. Like, yes, a day like this last year, it's what time? I was in theater, like a time like this last year. Yes, I was in theater. I was having a breast surgery, and like, just today being here and alive, like talking to you guys, it's a miracle. And yeah, I thank God really for he fought my battle. Like, I came out of theater, I waited for some time to get the results, that is biopsy results. They came out negative, and I came out triumph. Like, yesterday I was thinking about it, and sorry guys, I was thinking about it, and I'm like, God has been so faithful to me in my health. So yesterday I was not feeling well, and I was telling God, not me again, because I wanted to celebrate this day. And today I'm celebrating God's mercy, God's goodness, like 1 year of good health. It has been ups and downs, especially the healing journey, but it's not compared to the joy that God has given me. And yeah, so that is it, guys. I think the life is ending up here, and see you in the next one. God bless you. If you're not born again, please receive Jesus. He's the way, the truth, and the life. And yeah, so until then, bye bye. For those who are joining me, guys, the live has ended. I think You need to repeat this video at your own time so that you can get to understand what I've been talking about. Long story short, I'm celebrating 1 year of good health. God has been so good to me, and until then, bye bye.